Massachusetts residents may get to vote this November on legalizing the recreational use of marijuana. There are currently petition drives underway, both supporting and opposing the legalization ballot question. Now, some of the strong opposition comes from people who work with drug addicts. And Connecting Point correspondent Carolee McGrath spoke with Dr. Ruth Potee, the new director of the Franklin County Treatment Center, and substance abuse prevention specialist Paul McNeil, to hear their concerns about the effects they see legal marijuana having on users.
People start in general with one of three drugs: alcohol, nicotine, or marijuana. But when you look at today's statistics, alcohol's gone down and nicotine's gone way down. That's, college, high school sophomores and seniors. What's gone up is marijuana. When you talk to anybody with addiction, what did you start with and how old were you? The average age of first use of marijuana is age 12.8. So that is between a 7th and an 8th grader. That is a young person starting. So again, a very early brain in the very important stages of making decisions about what it wants to keep, what pathways it wants to keep, and what it wants to get rid of. And I see it with my patients all the time. And when we ask that question, it surprises me with opiates how often the answer is my first drug was marijuana, more often than nicotine or alcohol. It's harder to buy. You can't walk into a store and get alcohol these days, not as a teenager. It's very easy to find marijuana out there. You can grow it in your backyard.
Is marijuana a gateway drug?
I think the word gateway drug triggers a lot of emotion in people because I think it represents sort of the 1980s Reagan era of the anti-drug movement. I think that some people are very susceptible to develop a lifetime of addiction, and we know that early exposure to any addictive substance is one of the major setups for who's going to struggle. So here we have a chemical that's incredibly potent. You can't find field-grown marijuana with less potency than 9 or 10% right now. It really is a different chemical altogether. And then we've made it even more intense by changing its form. So the average person listening to this could recognize a fat rolled joint. The average person under the age of 25 would not even recognize what that is because they are ingesting it in these very different ways, including in candy bars. Well, so it comes in all these different forms. It comes in something that looks like earwax that one dabs, and that can have as much as 70% THC in it. It comes in an oil that you could infuse or vape or cook with, and that is running between 70 and 100% THC. So we have a stronger, more potent plant, and then we intensify its new form, and then we put it in every possible way so that people want to use it more, especially teenagers, because it is sold as lollipops and gummy bears and gummy worms and every candy bar that's imaginable out there.
There's a petition to legalize marijuana. If it makes it on the ballot in November, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't think we're ready to do that. I don't think we've really found a way to regulate a commercialized addictive drug in a way that makes sense for consumers and for business interests. That's my greatest concern with it, is that we don't know how to commercialize responsibly an addictive drug. We've horribly failed our public with tobacco, horribly failed our public and continue to do so with alcohol, and how big the alcohol industry is in their lobbying and how much they fight public health, which we should all be more concerned with, right? Public health more so than business, the big business of alcohol or tobacco. And we're seeing the exact same thing that you would have thought we learned our lesson from play out in Colorado, with how much influence and how much money is being held over the public, saying, look how much revenue we can get from the taxes of marijuana, when it still is a far cry from the social costs that are incurred when you have a commercialized, marketed, industrialized addictive drug.
What's your message to parents about this?
Parents specifically, I would say, you grew up being sold tobacco as a young person. This is the exact same model. Exact same model. So if you don't want your children to be targeted, because that is the lifetime user that they're going after. They're not going after people that want to start smoking weed at 28. They're going after the 14-year-old because they have to, because it's a business model and it's profit driven. In Colorado, it's just been a real rat race for who can make the most money off of this industry. And I know we don't want that in Massachusetts.
I think the more information we get out there to teachers and educators and to parents, the better. I feel very strongly that the industrialization of this drug will turn out just the way that tobacco did, without a doubt, and I wish we could go back 100 years and have it be that this many people, the number one killer in our entire society has been tobacco by a long shot. And to be able to go back and fix those days, we would all do that. I'd love for us not to be 30 years from now looking back at what we did in the year 2016 and have a lot of regrets about it.